So we're about half a year away until the movie's going to be released, but they've now started posting some actual images from the Aquaman movie that's coming out. This is the Legends of Podcasting. Joining me in the Wave Rider as usual are
Stuart
and Rob.
And I'm Liam. So we're just going to jump right into this. So Entertainment Weekly has now posted 7 images from the upcoming Aquaman movie. They also mentioned on here, I think the movie is set to release on December 21st. So Aquaman is now officially a Christmas movie. So that's that.
Does that mean Shane Black's on board as director?
Oh, please God, no.
Oi, you shut up about Iron Man 3.
I don't want another Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3 is the best one.
Oh, right. This could be a separate podcast, Rob.
So let's look at these 7 pictures that have been released. So we're finally getting a proper look at the this movie. We've got the first picture we've got here, which is Aquaman storms a submarine under attack by pirates.
Saying, yeah, boy.
Yeah, so not much there. He's climbing down a ladder and the water's hitting him. So okay, so that's cool.
That makes me wonder if he's taking on more of an active role after his Justice League experience in trying to police the seas or something.
Yeah,
that's a good point. Yeah. So, because, storms a submarine under attack by pirates. Yeah, so pirates are attacking the submarine, and he's now in the submarine, clearly. So, yeah, so maybe he's making more of an active role to help people out. And we can also see the second picture, titled Fish Out of Water. Arthur Curry and Mera embark on a quest on the surface world.
I just got that. Jesus Christ.
You just got what?
The fish out of water joke. It's been a long day.
I wonder how much of the film's actually going to be on the surface and how much is going to be underwater. Because there was a big thing about them filming loads of stuff underwater, wasn't there? And there's actually going to be dialogue underwater and everything.
And that was
back to Justice League when they kind of they had the scene where Atlantis was attacked by Steppenwolf. They kind of did the thing where they made a telekinetic air bubble, didn't they, under the sea, and they were able to talk without having to rely on that kind of stuff. But it'd be interesting to see what they do with it. So.
Yeah, so from what I've heard, they've said that they're not doing those bubbles anymore. So I'm pretty sure I read that. So those bubbles are gone. So to talk,
how difficult would it be for them just to you could just film them talking normally, but just put an effect over the top so it looks like they're underwater? Would that be that difficult? Like you can have the hair all wet, I don't know. All that's still weird.
It'd be too hard to have them just underwater. Maybe you can either use telepathic communication or just have them try and speak underwater and then see how that works out when you.
Yeah, it's going to have bubbles coming out of the mouth, which is going to be a bit weird. If they've got gills, they would have bubbles. But anyway.
Well, look, the Little Mermaid could talk fine under the water, so.
And that's facts, people.
Right, so I want to jump forward to what I think is a pretty cool picture, though, which is their third one, Nautical by Nature, they've titled, which gives us a shot of Black Manta, with Black Manta's mask and Black Manta outside of his one
of my favourite
costume.
DC villains.
So, what are your thoughts? Let's look at the actual mask. Now we can see this here. Initial reaction.
It's a shame they don't have a front view because it looks a bit. It should be quite wide. Sort of like a Stewie from Family Guy, football head type shape.
Maybe this is
it doesn't look like it. Yeah, maybe. It's the right colour. It's the right colour. So it looks pretty cool.
But it does make a point in the description. It says High Seas mercenary Black Manta tackles a prototype for his super suit and prepares to raise hell. Except they've spelt raise wrong. Just pointing out. Entertainment Weekly. Yeah. I guess
they're trying to be punny with it.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I like it. You say he's one of my favourite bad guys, so I look forward to hoping this guy's going to be awesome.
I'm hoping so too, and
he's meant to be Aquaman's arch nemesis, isn't he? So
I'm glad that this mask looks similar to the comic, although it does look pretty round. From this angle, which, hoping that it's not round and it is actually going to end up, like you said, like Stewie's head. Because they do it like that, that's going to be awesome. And from what we can see here, this looks pretty cool. But then again, they also say prototype. So I hope they don't go down the road where the prototype you see in the movie for like a moment looks just like the one in the comic. But then the actual one that he ends up using is some modern...
nothing like it.
Yeah. I hope they actually do.
It'd be cool to see how many gadgets and stuff they put on his costume and stuff, because it's very much he's sort of like an evil Iron Man with all the gadgets he uses and stuff. So it'd be cool to.
Well, I was going to say, 'cause if you look at what they did with Iron Man in the first Iron Man film, he had his first prototype suit, which was built out of junk, and then he makes a second one. And over the course of the first 2 films, he improves it and rebuilds it. So we could probably go down that route with it. This is just his first attempt at something. So.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of characters in this film, so it'd be interesting to see how much time, if he's going to be the main bad guy, or if his brother Orm is, which is the next picture.
And that is, the next picture, titled Resting Beach Face.
Hang on, who wrote this article? James Gibbon. You'll get on it. Stop it. Just stop.
It's, Aquaman faces off with his ambitious half-brother, King Orm, who is played by Patrick Wilson, who wants to declare war on the surface world. So it's a pretty cool image. It's just profile, like side-on pictures.
He's the actor who played Night Owl, isn't he, in Watchmen?
Yep.
Is it still that guy? Okay, I like him. He's good. He's a good guy.
But I like you can see from the side-on image of Aquaman, you can see the new costume they've given him, the more regal look and armour compared to the sort of chainmail he was wearing in Justice League. So
now, they did make a point, someone said at a point, or confirmed, that at some point in this movie, he is going to wear armour or costume or whatnot that is closely resembles the classic comic appearance, so the yellow and green kind of thing. So, curious to see if that's basically just going to be like what's underneath this armor. The armor's then put on top, but underneath is more
that's you make an interesting point. Did you ever see the DC animated film The Throne of Atlantis?
Yeah.
They do that in that where he comes down to Atlantis and they give him the king's armor, and it's really bulky and looks great, and then he's like, well, I can't wear this, I can't swim with it, and he takes off all the armor plating, and the suit, the orange and green suit, is underneath, and that's the undersuit for it.
So it'd be interesting to see if that's how they go about it.
Yeah, you notice as well, because I know Jason Momoa mentioned it in an interview, the staff he has, or the trident he has in Justice League, isn't actually the King's trident, and they're calling him King Orm here. I'm guessing the trident he's holding is the powerful King trident.
Good point. If they're going down the route that he's been on the surface world and kind of a half human, half Atlantean kind of thing, and he's technically heir to the throne, but his brother's been in charge since the king died years ago. The traditional, the classic sort of story route they go down with Aquaman. Then this will be him stopping his brother being evil and taking control of the throne, at which point he'll get the king's trident, maybe. So. Yeah,
I'd imagine that's going to be like the end point of the movie, that he actually is now king. But we'll see.
Exactly.
So, let's move on to the next picture. The picture is called The Sunken Place, which looks pretty cool. Says described here as James Wan directs Heard and Momoa inside a galleon as they encounter Aquaman's mentor, Vulko, played by Willem Dafoe.
Of course, it's Willem Dafoe.
It's such a big cast, isn't it? I didn't realise how big the cast is with the actors. I like Mira's costume in that. That's pretty spot on to the comics.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
I love the set design and lighting in that photo. It looks really well done.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. It's just for people listening, if you haven't seen it, it's like it's in a an old
an old shipwreck.
An old shipwreck, and you've just got these kind of like light beams coming in from behind, and they're standing by a table that may have like gold coins on it, and
it's got a map or something on it.
Treasure map.
Yeah. So it looks very cool. Liking the look of how it's going so far. And the next picture shows Nicole Kidman is playing Queen Lana. And it says protects a young Arthur Curry. So I guess we're going to get some flashbacks in this movie. And I don't know about you guys, but I had no idea Nicole Kidman was playing his mum.
No, it does.
It's a casting thing I must have missed.
I thought William Dafoe was
double takes
as well.
Yeah, I had to do double takes when I saw this. I'm like, holy, is that Nicole Kidman? It is. Yeah. Cool.
Very cool. Yes, it'd be nice to have some flashback. I don't know who's playing as the dad.
Yeah, has that been announced? I don't know. But so the only other images we have is just a nice picture of Aquaman as the cover of Entertainment Weekly. It's just him with water being poured all over him. I guess it's from his ice bucket challenge. So they've got that, and then there's an alternate cover which is much cooler, which is Aquaman standing there looking concerned towards the camera, holding his trident, and just behind him is his mum and Mera. And you get a decent look at both Nicole Kidman and Mera's costumes.
I like the crown she's got on. It's really cool.
Yeah,
very cool.
That looks very cool. And Mera's costumes, you get, like I say, you get a real good look at it there. It looks very nice. It's very cool. It's nice that they have it's true to the.
It's very.
I like
very
it
much
when you keep close to the comics.
Yeah. Well, it'd be interesting to see more about that because obviously we know the trailer drops later this week. Is that right?
Yep.
So we'll obviously do a reaction to that on the Legends Podcasting YouTube channel. But so I'm quite looking forward to seeing what they're going to reveal in that based upon these images. My guess from the photos we've seen would be they're going down the very Throne of Atlantis route of he's obviously an outcast as a child, lives on the surface world and is coming back to reclaim the throne after Orm has gone a bit mental and trying to take the surface world on. Possibly as a result of the attack on Atlantis in Justice League, maybe. I don't know.
Makes sense. It looks pretty. Yeah, so I'm very excited to see. I just can't wait to see what it looks like the effects and stuff they're going to put into it. Because they've all been very excited. Like Jason Momoa has been raving about it. So I can't wait.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's a funny release time, December 21st. But going to see it anyway.
DC's second Christmas movie, because she's in Shazam Christmas movie as well.
Is Shazam also released at Christmas?
I don't know if it's this Christmas. I swear it is, because it's based around all the images we saw was based
around. Well, I was
going
to say, the images that we've seen show that that Christmas at least takes place at a point in the movie.
Shazam is 5th of April next year.
Oh, that's just rubbish. That's not a Christmas movie at all. I retract my statement.
So that's it. So Aquaman released in time for Christmas later this year. Although the official first trailer, is going to drop this week. So if you're listening to this podcast after the trailer's released, then the trailer's just been released. Go watch it and
go see our reaction.
Our podcast on our reaction videos on our YouTube channel. So just go to YouTube and search Legends of Podcasting. And you'll find reaction videos on there. Lots of reaction videos for the great TV series Krypton, which if you haven't been watching that, please do yourself a favour, go watch it. It's a pretty cool show.
You've no idea what you're missing with that one. It's fantastic.
And if you have been watching it, check out our reactions. And join the conversation. So Aquaman coming soon. So that's it from me and from you guys.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
Aquaman does whatever
Aquaman does.
Talks to
Can he swim? Yes, he can.
It's because he's Aquaman. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Here comes Arthur Curry. Woo!